Warning, 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 warning. This is an emergency broadcast. Code red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 100 and something. I keep forgetting
it's, I think, 216.
216
seems right. That sounds right to me. Episode 216 of Uncle the Broadcast. Yeah. Live every Friday night on Ochilli.com.
You thought we were going to come start out with the songs.
Yeah.
What happened? No song.
There was
no guitar man.
If you're watching the live stream video, you might not have heard Uncle's theme song, but in the podcast it'll be there, and everything's fine. And the main important part, Uncle, is that they will hear later in the show. They'll hear you and I play some punk rock music tonight.
Oh, later on.
Not much later.
Oh. I was about to say, I thought that's how we're going to start.
Yeah, I think we can, basically.
But that's what I thought. I didn't know. I thought I changed the tune. I was ready to play the music, and he where's the guitar? But I thought you said you wanted to start off with that. That's No.
The same plan is still here, Uncle, where we are doing a special show tonight, where it's a contest we're doing.
Well, it's a contest, I know, but after on the contest, to know the name of the song.
Correct. Yeah. Why don't you explain the rules of this contest, Uncle?
The name of this is make
name that tune.
Name that tune.
Mm-hmm.
If they name it, they get a free shirt of me with tie-dyed on it. That's
Correct.
What this is about.
That's the prize.
That's the prize we're gonna send out.
Sponsored by Creative Accidents.
Sponsored by Crazy Accidents that wanted to do it last week.
Yeah.
That wanted us to do something about this.
Correct.
So we got it started this week.
He's the one that made it happen. He's there in the chat room right now, so he's the one who put the money up for the prize shirt, no less.
Now, depending on responses, Aaron, we should also note at this time that if you're thinking to yourself, there's only one T-shirt up for grabs. There may indeed, if demand is high, we might come up with a way to award additional prizes. So there are some other things here. So don't get dismayed if you're thinking, well, only one person can win the T-shirt. That's true, but depending on response tonight, we could award additional prizes. So keep that in mind and do call in. Even if you hear somebody else called in, don't drop off or whatever. Let's get involved, and anywhere in the world is just fine. We have the Ukraine on. We have, let's see, let's go to the list of countries at the moment that I can see. We have Canada, we have the UK, we have Australia, we have, let's see, Belgium, France, Canada, all across the U.S. and a whole bunch of different places. So anywhere you are eligible to call in. Now, you can reach out to me, send me a message on Skype, charles.ochelli, if you're in one of those other countries outside of the U.S. or Canada, or even if you're in Canada or you're in the U.S., doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is you can call in for free by sending me a message, charles.ochelli on Skype, or you can use the phone line, which is 319-527-5016. 319-527-5016. We will take the callers in order, whoever they are. And Mrs. O said in the chat room that she would like to participate, and if she wins, she'll donate the shirt to somebody else. So there's that possibility.
Okay.
Just saying, I know other people were anxious to get in on this, and I just want to make it very clear as we're live 319-527-5016 is the number to call, or charles.ocelli on Skype. Send me a message, and we will take all the calls in the order received. I can see when they were received, so, get on it, and we'll be able to name that tune in a little bit as Aaron sets it up. So just wanted to help out with that and make people aware that there may indeed be more than one prize if we have more than one player in the contest here and things like that. So with that, I turn it back over to Uncle.
There you go. Thank you there, Chucky. So now we have this contest. It's interesting. I thought it was a very interesting progress going on doing this.
It's fun. Yeah.
So
it's going to be good, Uncle.
We have to, before this contest, what are we going to be doing?
Well, I do want to briefly mention before we start anything, Chuck was mentioning Belgium.
Oh, yeah, I heard about Belgium. I wonder who that caller is.
Well,
I would like to hear if it's possible.
It's funny. I got a couple of some interesting stuff from Belgium this past week. One was Chris in Belgium ordered a tie-dye T-shirt.
Maybe it's him.
It could be him. I just want to send a message here on air to Chris. I sent an email to you asking what color you want your shirt to be, and I haven't sent it out to you only because I haven't heard back. So if you would like, I was planning on sending you one with the fuchsia color, just like Uncle is wearing on the show tonight. It's got fuchsia on the outside edge, and it's got like turquoise and yellow in the center. It looks really cool. It's actually the one that's featured on the website too. I still have that shirt I could send to you. Email me, Franz at the Age of Transitions, and let me know if that's cool. I'm going to send you that shirt. It's actually the picture of the one that's up on the store now. But if you want another color, let me know that.
I don't see the picture up here.
So we had Chris in Belgium, and then another guy in Belgium.
Yeah, no. Who's
sent me an email saying that my book is great. Loves my book. So a lot of.
Oh, that's your guy, your boy. You got one tonight, huh?
So lots of interaction from Belgium. Lots of really good stuff.
Belgian people are starting to speak.
I guess
since
so.
They talked about the shirts in a book.
Yeah.
And something's happening here.
So there's that. And then, we got a lively chat. We've got Creative Accidents is there. Hello, again, the sponsor of the show tonight, or of the contest, rather. Of the shirt. And we've got XX161. Thank you, everybody, for being there. If you want, anybody who's listening and is ready to play the contest, we're going to start here in just a few minutes. But I think before we do need to go back over just so that people clearly understand what we're doing, Uncle. And to clearly explain things, I think there's no one more qualified than you, Uncle. Why don't we just go back over what this contest is, what we're doing?
We doing this contest. Crazy Accidents told us why not have a contest. So we're having this contest for the name the
it's
tune.
Name that tune, just like we do on Instagram, right?
Like we do on Instagram. The same thing as Instagram,
mm-hmm.
but we have it, and we set it up for that, and let the people figure out what the song is. And if they find out what the song is, whoever the person is will win the T-shirt.
Yep.
And like Chuck said, there's others things. Yeah. What are the other things? I don't know. But that's the contest.
Yeah. Creative Accidents did order his own shirt, which he says in the chat he's already gotten. Thank you, Uncle and Psychic. You're welcome. Thank you for purchasing it, Creative Accidents. Appreciate that. And then also we've got Ray in Australia. He purchased one, and he's saying mine will probably take 3 months to get here in Western Australia. Perhaps, Ray. We have sent it out. It's on the way. I hope sooner rather than later. But yeah, just let us know and keep us updated on that. It's on the way to you. So thank you, everybody who's ordered one. I'm trying to remember everybody who has. We got Creative Accidents. We've got Connor up in Minneapolis. Thank you.
Also the Party Boy Rod bought one.
Rod
bought one.
Thank you, party people. So Chris in Belgium. I'm trying to think if I forgot anybody. Thank you, everybody, for purchasing one, and thank you for being here tonight. And we're excited to do this contest. So yeah, name that tune. Something we usually do, Uncle, on Instagram.
Yeah, that's your toy at the Instagram.
Yeah.
You play that Instagram toy.
Correct.
And it goes towards that. But this is come different that
Correct.
we were gonna do for one free one.
And it's real simple the way it works. We play a song which is a popular song that you probably heard it on the radio a million times in your life. So it's something that is going to be recognizable to a lot of people. It's some popular song.
I'm betting they're gonna know it right away. And the jam and the phone jam is gonna be jamming what's his name's phone lines. I bet you in this phone.
I tried to pick one that was easy tonight, Uncle. One that I thought that people should easily recognize.
I kept one in my head for some dang reason, a song in my head all week.
Yeah, because you got to sing
have this one song in my head. I kept on singing it.
Was it this song we're going to perform?
No. Completely different one. It's a completely different one.
Okay.
But I mean, but since you
but
said
you know
this,
the song, and
I know the song, but since you said the songs, I've been hitting the song, and it just kept coming into my head.
Now, Aaron, I wasn't involved in the process, so I have a question here. Do you have more than one song ready?
No,
Okay.
we're just going to do one, and again, I think it's something that's easy enough that somebody's going to get.
Fair enough. See, I don't know the song, folks, just so you know. I have no idea. And I do have the phone lines open right now. So if you wanted to get on, you can listen to the show and wait and get into it now if you like. They are open, 319-527-5016. As of right now, Uncle, all the lines are open. Nobody's called in yet.
Let's see what happens.
They're waiting.
See what happens.
Yeah.
I guess what they're waiting. I think I know what they're waiting for.
What would that be?
The crazy group
Crazy group.
that we're supposed to have. The crazy group. They're waiting on that group.
Are you talking about Republicans?
No. The group that we're doing tonight.
Oh.
Use the head of there.
Okay. I could have said Democrats, Uncle.
It's all right. You know, sometimes sidekick gets sidetracked.
I know.
Just
I know
saying.
He's sidetracked right now. He's sidetracked. He don't know what he's talking about.
So, of course, Uncle is talking about Monkey Suit Twister, the infamous Monkey Suit Twister. And, you know, I have a question. How did that band get its name, Aaron?
Oh, yeah. Uncle, do you remember how we did that? It was on an episode of the podcast where we made up the name on the show.
We made it up. I believe it was one of my first broadcasts.
It was an early one, yeah.
Early one that we made, and we just popped up with a name, and it just came up.
Yeah.
And in our heads.
Yeah, because we were like, hey, let's make a punk band.
Make a punk band.
And
then we thought about it.
We thought about it. Yeah.
And then that just hit.
That's what Uncle came up with.
Hit me, and that was it.
It's worth going back in the archives and listening. That's one of. That's a good show. It's a really good show.
One.
Yeah,
that's in one. Well, if people go back to the shows, they'll find it. They'll find it because it was on one of my earlier shows.
I highly recommend they do.
Back in the past.
I want to say it's in the teens or the 20s episodes. I don't know offhand, but yeah, it's something about punk rock.
If people go to where we are now, they'll find it.
You know, that's another thing that came up on Tuesday, by the way, when I had Pierce Redmond on my show. We mentioned you, and we mentioned Uncle, and Pierce had said, and I didn't know the answer. He said, I'm not sure if Aaron has all of his and Uncle's archives up on their website for everybody to go get. So it's worthy of mention here that you may indeed offer those as well, either publicly or some other way. So I don't know. Can we get all the Uncle episodes? Like if somebody wanted right now to go back and get the previous 214 episodes to this one, could they go back and get them all at UncleThePodcast.com or not?
It's up to you because you're the one that's editing it.
With the Uncle Show, yes, they're all available now.
Okay.
They're every single episode of Uncle. You could go back to episode 1 and binge listen all the way up to now, up to 216.
You can now.
With the Age of Transitions, the first 100 episodes is still, if you're a Patreon subscriber, you can download the first 100 episodes, but it's not on the feed anymore. And there's like kind of a technical reason I don't want to blather on about for that. But also it kind of works out that if you're a Patreon supporter, then hey, that's one of the special features that I don't mention enough now that I think about it.
Well, and Transresistor Radio was the title for a while, right?
Yeah. Correct.
So you have, and I started producing, and there was, some Transresistor Radio. Then we switched over to the Age of Transition. So what you're saying is Transresistor Radio, which is a continuation, which continued into, the Age of Transitions. You kind of got to be a supporter of the show to get those now. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
The first 100, yes.
The first 100. Well, look, fair enough. All right, cool. But Uncle's episodes in total, are available online.
Now.
Gotcha.
On there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll give a quick shout out to Hesher at Alternate Current Radio. Apparently, he's promoting this show that we're doing now and bringing more possible contestants to the
who is this guy?
Hesher. He had called in on the New Year's show.
Oh.
So he's rallying the troops to play the game we're going to play in mere minutes. Name that tune.
Mere minutes. Because we got to get our voices right.
Yeah, Uncle.
My voice.
Uncle, how about some red leather, yellow leather? You ready?
Well, while you guys are doing that, it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You could be hearing us live right now on the Post-Truth World Media Hub in the UK. You could be hearing us on Real Liberty Media. You could be hearing the Uncle Show on Twitch and watching it. You could be catching it on Ocelli.com. There's lots of places. But if you're catching it live, you can be part of this contest. And if you're just joining us, there is a free Uncle the Podcast t-shirt up for grabs if you can do the Name That Tune, and you get the tie-dye colors of your choice according to the list over at the website, I guess. And there are possibilities of other prizes, so you can call in and join us during this. 319-527-5016 is the number to call in, or reach out to me, charles.ocelli on Skype, and I can hold you and bring you in at an appropriate time. But anybody who gets in the calls, we're going to take you in order to try and guess at the Name That Tune, where Aaron is going to play this cover tune. And technically speaking, it'll be Monkey Suit Twister, actually, doing the cover tune. Go ahead.
Let's not forget, the difference between the Instagram game and this live one is Uncle's going to be doing the vocals. So that's something different for the live one. Uncle is going to be performing vocals. You ready for that, Uncle?
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to go start it.
Okay, it's going to be exciting. And we've got a lot of people in the chat. We've got Spore from Alternate Current. We've got Alternate Current Radio itself in the chat.
Right.
We've got, of course, Ray, Ruckus Among Us. Howdy. Hello. So hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, watching on Twitch, YouTube.
Who's on the chat?
Oh, well.
Who's in there?
ACR Spore, Creative Accidents, Ruckus Among Us, Alternate Current Radio, The Ford Freak. If I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry. Thank you, everybody, for being there.
Well, at Ocelli.com, we got Phase Shifter, we've got Citizen GX, we've got, 12 Z's, and a few other people over there. Everybody is eligible to call in for the free shirt, just so you know. And there are other prizes possible. So don't just rely on one person to maybe guess it, and they might miss. So if you get in line, you could be the winner. So there you go.
Yeah. And with this crowd assembled, Uncle, I'm thinking it might be about time to get the game underway. Are you prepared to do this?
Let's get going.
You're ready for Name That Tune?
Name That Tune.
Okay.
People.
You're going to have to name it. Now, so, Uncle, why don't you... I'm going to just start setting things up a bit here.
Now, quick rules question, though, Aaron. Do they need to know the artist and the song title?
Oh, do they?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We do ask that you give us the song title and the original artist who performed this song. That's,
I didn't know that.
again, if somebody, if we only get an answer on one of those tonight, we'll call that person the winner, but preference will be given to whoever answers with both of those first.
Okay, now quick other silly rules question. Let's just say they do get an artist correct, but it's not necessarily the original artist, and they pick the song name. Because that's a possibility, you know. That
it's definitely possible. Yeah. Again, preference given to anybody who can name the original artist. If somebody calls in after the first person who gives like the second artist, if the second caller calls in with both right answers, the original song title and original artist, they win. How about that?
Okay, fair enough. I just wanted to check so that everybody's straight on the playing field. That's all. So I thought that was a good idea to get that out of the way, and with that, I'll shut up now.
Okay, that's good. Okay, we're going to set up. So, Uncle, why don't you just get comfortable? I'm going to start swinging stuff around.
Comfortable in this chair.
I have to jump in that one. I gotta move my microphone around. So why don't you keep talking for a while, Uncle, and just hype the audience up? I'm gonna move some things around.
Well, what has been everybody's interesting stories for tonight? Anybody have an interesting story? Come talk to the uncle. I just was gonna say until he gets organized over here. There'll be only a minute.
Well, there's a million stories in a million naked cities, Uncle.
No,
so
could be anything. People, the people's on the line in the chat room.
I got you. I'm
trying to tell those guys.
Whatever it is, and you can also hear the show when you call in. You can hear the show as it's happening live. So you can turn off your radio and or computer or whatever, and when you call in, it works. You know what I mean? You'll be able to hear us. So 319-527-5016 is the regular phone line to call in. And hopefully Aaron will be set up soon. Interesting guitar player Aaron is. Gotta tell you. So, and we get the added bonus. You can't even get this on Instagram.
Why sit down? Do I have to?
Uncle, do you have a drink? Do you have a drink? Because you gotta lubricate your throat, Uncle. You got a drink? You ready? You got some water or something?
Yeah, that is the other question. Where is my water?
Right here. It's okay.
See?
Yeah, don't worry about the water. Listen to this.
This is the microphone. Okay.
Gotta stand up for this.
All right. Gotta stand up because it's about to hit the eardrums.
Now he's ready.
Aaron. All right. Aaron, can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, he got his earplugs off.
Okay. Well, as soon as he gets over, I got to talk to him about something because Uncle, he was a little too loud with the guitar, and we didn't really get a good sense of the Uncle vocal. So, Aaron, I gotta have a talk with you, man.
So talk about the didn't get the point of the song.
Yeah.
The thing.
What was that?
Aaron, we did not sound check this. So, guess what?
Oh God, what happened?
We did not get Uncle's vocals really.
No,
Yeah.
Well, I think that's just the way it kind of came out, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, it was like I vaguely heard Uncle in the mix there, but I didn't really hear him prominently. So I was wondering, should we just leave it at that, or?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
I mean, it's
yes.
I was gonna say though, if I sang that they would have picked it up.
Uncle, that was
what I was doing was giving them an idea of what was the song.
Oh yes.
I mean, for them, for the guest thing, you see, Chuck, I was trying.
No, I think it would have been helpful if we got your vocal because honestly, Aaron, I don't know the song personally. I don't know it.
That's all right.
That's the point of them guys.
You know what I think? You know what I think? I think that was incredibly punk rock. And I think it was appropriate, the vocal stylings of Uncle.
The way I did it.
It was very avant-garde.
I mean, because let's say if I
you don't want to give it away too much, Uncle.
If I said the proper thing, like you said, clearer, they would have picked it up right away.
It also wouldn't be punk to sing clearly.
It wouldn't be punk operated.
No, that's fair enough. It's just that we kind of missed out on it. You know, we didn't really get to hear much of it. I mean, maybe listeners heard it better than I did, but I was really kind of overpowered with the guitar.
Yeah,
so,
but I know that the guitar.
The guitar is loud. I'm sorry.
It throws it out. It throws it. It throws the whole music.
Yeah.
The guitar does it.
Oh, I got you.
It's just that I listen to that thing and I forget where I'm starting.
No, it's okay. So,
you know what I mean.
So with that is the song. There you go, guys. And 319-527-5016 is the number to call in. Of course, you can message me, Charles.Ocelli, on Skype. Tell me what you think the song is as well. Because, frankly, I still don't know. But you guys could be easily smarter, more musically adept than me. So go ahead, Uncle. I'm sorry, but
if you don't know, I don't think they would. I mean, the way I reacted to the song, the way I built it up for letting them guess what the song is.
How about this? I have a way to rectify this if we need to. If we're not getting any calls in because nobody knows, what we can do now is forget the guitar. We won't even do that right now.
We got one caller.
You're going to go a cappella, Uncle, and just sing us a couple verses from the song. But we won't do that now. We'll do that if we have to.
I could do that.
Okay.
Right
now, I've only got one caller. Okay,
okay.
Let's get him on and see
what he could be a winner.
He might be a winner.
Could be our winner.
Let's see who is in it. Let's see.
Okay, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from? Caller, are you there? You're on the line.
You're by the name of Spore.
Spore?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. Sorry about
Spore.
that.
Spore. Okay, the lovely Spore is on the line. Okay.
I said
Spore. So I'm a little embarrassed right now because I don't know the song. And y'all said to call in because we were waiting. And I called in, and then you came back, and I don't know the song, and so I just called in to say hi.
Well, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. You're in good company.
Spore, I don't know either. So it's not just you. I think what we need to do. Yeah, go ahead.
What is it?
I think I'm still getting to know people's names here. There's Uncle and Aaron.
Yeah.
And I'm Chuck. So
there's another person.
That's Chuck. That's Chuck
Uncle,
Ocelli. That's me.
Uncle Aaron Ocelli, right?
Right.
Okay, so you all, somebody, I think it might have been Aaron was suggesting somebody called in and said a quick story. So I just had a quick story that I wanted to share.
Oh, no, Uncle asked. Listeners, Uncle asked if listeners have a story to call in, so Uncle always loves to hear people's stories. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I asked.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I just have this one quick story that that happened in the last couple of weeks when we got, like, in the Arctic of Texas freeze thing. And I haven't had a chance to say this, but it's something that I really enjoyed. And after 3 days of having, like, our lights out and being, like, freezing cold and, you know, trying to figure out ways to keep warm and eat and all that shit, Hesher and I were sitting in our family room and we thought there was probably going to be, like, another day of it. You know, we knew it was going to end at some point, but it felt like fucking forever. It was just like, I'm sorry, is it okay for me to swear on your phone?
Don't if you...
it's preferred not to.
But, not to.
Yeah,
okay, I will try not to. I'm sorry, I have a bit of a sailor's mouth, but I will be conscientious of it.
Thank you.
So, anyways, it had been days, and we thought it was probably going to be, like, another day, and we're sitting here, like, with, like, you know, 10 blankets on each of us and, like, headlights and stuff, like, just ready to barrel on through it, and, like, all of a sudden the power started blinking on and off. And Hesher, are you on this call?
No, Hesher is not. Hesher is not on the call.
Anyways,
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, anyways, the power started blinking on and off, and I was just, like, elated. You know, I was just like, oh my God, it's coming back. You know, and I was just like, I can't believe it. I'm, like, ready to turn on the internet and the, you know, my computer and the lights and the heater, and, like, I'm, like, ready to, like, run all over the place. And Hesher's like, we can't do that all at once. You know, you gotta be careful with the circuits and stuff. And so he's like, just stay calm, you know. And I was just sitting there, like, just feeling like this it was like the most natural euphoria, you know. And after probably like 45 minutes or an hour or something like that, my car was like running all day. It had been on for like 10 hours because we were like trying to keep our phones charged so that we could like message people. But it was like draining our phones, and the whole system, like cellular, you know, contact was down. Like, so it was just, you know, it was like dial up or something like that. So I had my car on all day just to keep our devices kind of like, you know, staying alive. And after like 45 minutes or an hour after the lights went back on, and we got like the circuits going okay and stuff like that, I walked out to the car, which everything was still in our neighborhood. Everything was still super cold and like an igloo. Kind of dangerous to even walk to the car because it was so icy. I mean, actually pretty dangerous. Like, you can't walk, you know. Chucky, I mean, I know y'all have probably experienced something like this before. But I went out there and like I turned the car off and I got out, and this dude came in his like 4x4 Jeep around the corner, like kind of like hanging his head out and like waving at me. And he's like, "Hey, did your power go back on?" And I was like, I like put my fingers up, like, and twisted my fingers, you know, like I hope so. I was like, I think so. But it was like somebody I don't even know. It was just like a glorious moment, you know, and like one of those just this like miraculous moments, you know. It's like, anyways, I just wanted to share that. It was just one of those sort of amazing moments after like a bit of a rough time.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's always good to see somebody in a 4-wheel drive in a situation like that. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Enjoying.
It was kind of crazy though. The 4-wheel drive trucks and stuff were going across our street at like 2 miles an hour, and they were still like during the storm they were like squirreling out. Like,
oh yeah,
it was just an icicle everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not used to it down there in Texas, huh?
Okay,
No,
so
no.
So, quick question: are we going to take in any other means of guessing at the song, or what?
Let me clear something up, because I noticed in the chat room people are automatically thinking this is a punk rock song. What this is, to assist people, is an actual rock and roll song. It's classic rock, I'll say, but it's been turned into, by Uncle and I, into a punk rock cover song.
Cover song.
Sort of like Me First and the Gimme Gimmes would cover songs like Country Roads.
No,
by,
it's funny.
John Denver.
I actually think I have it now after some thought, but I had to sort of translate it. Yeah.
Oh, that thought.
No, I'm not going to give it out because I'm not part of the contest. I'm not, but I'm just saying, actually, if you think about it, I can kind of see what happened there, and I think I know what it is. And
Okay,
I do
cool.
know the
Yeah,
artist and everything, so go
I
ahead.
bet you have it. Yeah. I was thinking about joining in on vocals, but like doing some more backup vocals than I did. I chose not to. It's okay. We could go on about the way it could have been, but I'm happy with it.
But what I was worried about, if I said the word song,
Yeah.
they would right away know what it is.
Oh no. It's.
I mean,
were you
this-
worried about that, Uncle?
That's what I was worried about
wow,
because of the song. The song itself. I know the song. It was just, if I said the word,
Okay.
there, you know how the people would right away guess it.
Well, see, here's the thing. If it's what I'm thinking it is, right,
Yeah.
then there is, I performed this song before, which is funny.
Right.
Except I did it more traditionally.
Yeah. This is non-traditional when you say.
Yeah. So the thing is, though, that the actual title of the song is in the chorus. If it is the one I'm thinking of, and it's a two-word
correct.
title.
Yeah.
Two-word title. Just trying to help people out here.
Oh.
I think if I
No,
have
it's
the
not
right
two
one,
words.
it's not.
two
Then
words.
No,
I
it's
have the
not
wrong
two
song.
I think so.
Okay.
You have the wrong song.
No,
But
no
you're right
problem.
about the chorus having the title of the song. Yeah, that's right.
Well, a lot of songs have that. So I mean,
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm just trying to narrow it down for somebody who might be thinking about it right now.
I'm giving him a hard song.
Even though
are.
it's an easy
We
song.
are, yeah.
But it's just like I said. If I said one or part of the words of it, they'd pick it up right away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm?
And we
talking about?
did practice this a couple times,
I
but
did practice it. Yes,
it's-
we did practice it. But the problem is, I was thinking of it though tonight.
Fair enough. There's
I
another. There's another
Singing
caller.
it,
Yeah.
they would
Do-
quickly know what it is.
it's okay. We don't need to worry about. I think we did a fine job, Uncle.
There's another
we did
caller.
good.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Another
We got
call.
another
Go
call,
ahead,
so
go
another
ahead.
potential winner calling in right
Let's
now.
see. I mean, unless this is somebody calling back in on a different number, because I don't recognize this at all. You are on the air, caller.
Caller.
Oh, hey, Chuck, this is... Hello, this is
Hello.
Jimmy up in Michigan.
Oh, hey, how
Nice.
you doing, man?
Can you hear me?
Michigan?
Yep, we hear you.
Who's
We
he?
do. Jimmy in Michigan.
Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy boy.
There he is. Cool.
Hey, you got that's two calls from
You
me.
got a guess as to the name that tune, Jimmy.
You got the name and tune?
I'm thinking the song in my... I keep hearing, Ain't Nobody Gonna Get My Car.
Mm. No, that was not it.
That wasn't it.
Okay,
No.
so that
Good
is
guess.
that
Good
is
guess, though.
also my wrong guess, and that is the name of the song. The name of the song is Highway Star, and it was done by Deep Purple originally. That's what I thought he was doing. So I'm still off here.
You don't know what it is either, Jack.
Nope. Keep guessing, everybody. You're doing a fine job. I appreciate all the guesses so far,
You-
but
you-
we still
You-
not yet.
Do you have a second thought, Jimmy? Because really, not a lot of people are rushing to the lines here, and I would love to give you a second shot at it.
That riff, I know that riff. I just can't think of it right now, other than I thought for sure that it was...
No, I thought for sure too, because I can hear that riff going. Nobody gonna take my car, gonna raise it to the ground, like that, you know. And that was that was a
Right.
Deep Purple song. That's it. It's Highway Star. It was called.
Well, maybe the way we played it is actually closer to that song, probably, than the original song.
Well, here, Jimmy, I'll put you on hold. All right, and if you want to, maybe you could join back in because we actually have another caller from Canada. So let's get them straight on and see if they can guess. Do you know the name of that tune, caller? By the way, who are you? Where you're calling from is Canada, but you can identify yourself. So go ahead.
Greetings. This is Robin from Victoria.
Right.
Robin.
Calling in on the phone lines this time. Doing the phone lines.
Nice.
Cool.
Appreciate
Robin, do you have a guess?
On that, what the song was.
Well, I got two guesses.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Let me see
I
what
got
you
two
say.
guesses.
Well, we gave Jimmy
First
two
one.
opportunities, so we got to give you two shots. Go ahead, Robin.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. First one, Jailbreak by AC/DC.
No, incorrect. No.
Incorrect.
Sorry, Robin. No.
Incorrect.
No.
Incorrect. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Second guess, theme song to Speed Racer.
Also incorrect.
Incorrect.
Also
Oh,
Okay. Interesting. It was a long shot. They were both a bit of a long shot,
It's okay.
but I thought it might get them through the door somehow. But anyway,
Jailbreak.
good luck to anybody else.
No, absolutely.
We'll talk to you later. Talk to you next time.
All right. Thanks, Robin, for calling in.
Absolutely. Thank you, Robin.
Jailbreak would be awfully interesting if you guys did that, but I didn't pick up Jailbreak, the AC/DC song. That would be cool, but that wasn't it either. See, it's a tough one, Aaron.
I'm surprised. I just couldn't actually say the word because I know they would have picked it up.
Now, what about that idea I had earlier, Uncle, where you, right now, a cappella, sing some of the words? I feel like, I don't know. I shudder to do that because it's going to give it away.
Should I mumble it like? Not to say the word. Mumble it like.
I'm torn. I'm torn on whether to do this or not, Uncle, or to potentially extend this to next week, and maybe we come to the table with a new song.
We might have to.
We could come next week and say what this one was. We're like, hey, it was this song, and we're like, hey, we got a new one for you. We've been working on.
Give you another one.
We might do it
another one. Because
Okay, guys, but consider this. We do have more than 10 minutes left. We still got Jimmy on hold. Maybe, we gave him some time to think about it. Maybe he's got another answer, so we could put him back in. And if somebody wants to jump in because you're like, oh, I know it, by all means, do so. 319-527-5016. Call in and give it to us. Or, you know what, message me on Skype. I'll drag you in quickly as I can and get you on. So there you go. And of course, Aaron, you could turn it over to the chat room and let them have a shot at it secondarily. But we did give primary concern to the callers and the people who got there first. So you want to go to Jimmy and see what he's got to say and give people a couple of minutes to ponder, or what?
Yeah, we'll go back to Jimmy, keep thinking, and then if we go without any callers here up for the next 10 minutes of the rest of the show, and no callers calling with it, but somebody drops in the chat here before the show ends, then we'll accept that as the winner. Yeah.
Declare that as the winner. Now, which chat do they need to put it in, or any chat?
Either one, because we got both of them up here on this. We can see both. I'm looking at Ocelli.com now, and now we're looking at the live stream video chat. So we see both.
What about YouTube? Are you looking at YouTube? Okay,
Yep,
so you've got all that. All right, no problem. Just wanted to make sure. So with that, let's take Jimmy off hold and see if he's got any further thoughts. But it's a tough one, Jimmy. You might not have another guess, but throw a dart, man, if you got one.
Yeah.
Well, when I was playing, I did have a kind of crazy thought that it might have been a Metallica song. I was thinking maybe Hit the Lights.
Sorry, no.
Nope, that isn't it.
Wow.
Appreciate all these answers, so I'm enjoying hearing what people think it is.
Yeah.
This was, again, I think this is a success because it shows how punk rock it was, and that it was so ridiculous nobody even knows what it is.
Yeah, that's it. That was the point.
To me, Uncle, that's the definition of punk rock.
That's the point. And you got the point there, Sidekick.
Burn it all down. Even this contest. We don't care. We're punks, okay? Uncle and I. And for those of you that don't know MST, now you do. This is it. This is what MST is all about. It's about being punk rockers. It's about not caring. And what else is punk rock, Uncle? I forgot.
It just go flat.
Just going flat. And I'm sure we went flat, my guitar and Uncle singing both at many different points in the song.
I went flat because I was thinking about the song, and like I said earlier, if I would have, said it, they would have picked it up.
That would have been too obvious.
No,
it
but
wouldn't have been punk to do that. That would not have been punk
that
to do.
wouldn't have been right. I mean, and get my punk song voice out was another problem of mine. Wait a minute, I've been practicing this punk rock song, and I just couldn't get it out.
Yeah,
it's to sing a tune. That was the problem I had.
Yeah. Oh, Creative Accidents is saying we got punked. That's right. It's
yeah,
Ashton
you got
Kutcher.
punked. Crazy Accidents, your show, and we punked you.
So sorry, not sorry, because punks aren't sorry. But what we can do is
we'll have another one next week.
We will. We'll be back.
And hey, Sidekick, you think we should tell them what it is?
Let's just because I want to leave it for the rest of the show. Next week we'll come be like, that was this. So if you're curious as to what it was, you better listen next week.
Yeah, next week you better listen.
All I gotta say.
And wherever you are, Sunshine, you better be listening.
Well, here's another thing, too, is we could play them a quick example of MST doing something that doesn't get recognized by the algorithms as a cover tune, which I have here, which has Uncle's vocals on it and other stuff. If you don't mind, I'll play just a snippet of you guys doing a song that everybody will recognize, kinda.
Yeah, exactly, kinda. Yeah.
So let's play that really quick. I'm going to cut your mics and mine too, so that everybody can hear this nice and clear. Is that cool?
Sounds good. Let's do it, Chuck.
All right. There you go. So we all know what that is because you heard Uncle clearly say, or maybe not so clearly say, Macarena. So we know what that is. And we all know that's a torturous song from years gone by. Go ahead.
Yep. That was so apologies. I don't think the audio for that went over to the live stream video. That was just a version of I was scrambling trying to get the audio to work, but for some reason I'm having difficulties on that. But it was at Ocelli.com coming through. It was coming through loud and clear on your feed there, Chuck.
Yeah, it was.
The punk rock version of Macarena. We did that one for the party people, actually.
Yeah, it was for the party people.
We did.
I'm surprised that Ron didn't call in for this.
He probably doesn't know what it is either. He might be listening right now. He probably doesn't know what song it is, just like anybody else.
Well, we stumped them tonight.
Yeah.
Sidekick.
I guess so.
I couldn't believe we
it's okay though. We will be back. The prize is still there. It's not going anywhere. It's still up for grabs. You can win when next week we come back as MST again. Sorry.
That is unless somebody enters it into the chat room before we close out the show. We'll give you that opportunity still because Aaron said if you put it in the chat, you got it, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct. Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, correct. You can do
that.
So
chat people, you better be listening to this.
Yeah, so you got like 5 minutes, people, if you want to jump in. Or, you know what, even if we get a phone call real fast, I'll put it through, and we'll find out what you think. Still, I got Jimmy hanging on the line, by the way. So
okay.
He's still waiting to get a little call.
Yeah, Jimmy, are you any closer thinking through what that song could be? Jimmy?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, just thought I would give it a shot. I'm trying to get this shirt given away today.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
but
people in the chat are saying The Clash. They're saying Smoke on the Water. They're saying, I'm not sure, something about Dun Dun and Da Da. I don't know. Is that the Police song kind of sounds like that? It's none of those. I don't see the correct answer in there yet.
No, not yet.
In either chat room. Gosh, Uncle, we made this tough, didn't we? But I'm not completely upset by that. We will just continue this. We will continue, and I think we kind of threw people for a loop with our punkness too. I don't think they knew how punk we were until today.
I think the punk got them twisted, because when they heard the punk sound of it, they couldn't know what the song actually was.
They got Monkey Suit twisted.
I cannot believe that Uncle just very, very succinctly used the popularized "they got it twisted." That is just
twisted. They
amazing.
They can't even hear my popular song, and boy, that's a nice song. But I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Sorry to tell you.
Mad respect, oi oi. All right.
Yeah. Oi. Yeah. I do like to. There's the ois. Yeah, I like to throw in the ois on all the songs. Maybe I'll throw more backup vocals in next week when we do whatever it is. Might have to backup man.
We have to have a song that it goes into that.
I'm gonna pick.
Don't have to say the proper word. We have to figure out how to say it.
I will suggest
on our singing.
See, I will suggest you gotta pull back on the guitar a little bit in order to allow for the vocals to come in too. Just mix wise, not that we need them to be clear, but they gotta be present. You know, I mean, you can't.
Yeah, right.
You know, I mean,
I was thinking of that too, Chuck.
Yeah, no,
thinking of that, but I had him going with that guitar, and he was pointing and go, and I'm trying to think, how do I start? I was sort of in that kind of way. Where do I start this with this guitar going crazy, and I'm getting to try to sing the song, but then I forgot how to get it into the rock.
See, you know, a long time ago when I was still involved in the crossed metal punk scene in Jersey, on occasion you'd see a microphone got busted, a PA got busted, and you'd have a vocalist just screaming anyway into the room. And I also saw a film a couple of years ago which reminded me of this, and just resurfaced in my YouTube feed, of Minor Threat doing the same thing. And it's very punk to not have your vocals be heard too well, but sometimes a little disappointing to have them totally gone. So I'm just saying, and meanwhile, guess what we're at, fellas? The end of the show. So it's actually time for shout-outs.
All right, shout-outs, Uncle. Who you got?
The regular people, and a shout-out to the chat room that couldn't figure out the song.
It's okay.
That's a shout-out to you guys.
We understand.
We understand your problem.
We feel your pain. We really
do. But there'll be another time for another turn for that.
It's next week.
Next week we'll have another. Hopefully
we'll maybe practice it a little better. The mix will be better. I'll crank Uncle. I'll crank him, and I'll bring the guitar down.
Bring it down the guitar, and I can then will be able to take a sound of the song.
Yes.
I mean, to get the song out.
I will try my best to make it the most obvious song I can think of, so that it's because this one I thought
I got the one in my head that you can use.
The way that we altered the song to be a punk song, I get how it's throwing people off because the tempo is completely different from the original song, completely sped up. The original song not fast.
No.
So okay. We'll be back next week. You could win. I'll give a shout out to the chat rooms too. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thank you everybody for calling. Lots of calls. Great to have you here. Shout out to Creative Accidents for sponsoring this. Thank you again.
And you got another shot there. accidents, you got another shot.
Yeah, everybody has another shot. We'll be back next week.
Another shot of this.
MST will be back next week. We'll see you there. I'm looking forward to coming up with another song. I'm gonna have fun with it, Uncle.
I want to know if Sunshine will be on next week.
Maybe so. And in the meantime, you can always buy Uncle the T-shirt at UncleThePodcast.com. How about that?
You can buy one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
can.
Yeah. So it's
$30 for tie-dye and $20 for regular, though.
That's right. Well done. Okay, thank you, everybody. Uncle the Podcast is the website. At Uncle Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you, and Uncle, bring us home.
There's your show. Bye-bye.